Let's get Morgan in here first in the morning, as always, with entertainment. And we got more sad news this morning when it comes to the world of entertainment. This time, Robert Carradine, we've found, has passed away. That's right. He's passed away at the age of 71. He committed suicide after a battle with bipolar disorder that he'd been battling for 2 decades. He is best known for The Long Riders, Revenge of the Nerds. I personally know him best for Lizzie McGuire. He played the dad. You know, Robert Carradine comes from a very well-known family of actors. His dad was John Carradine. His brother, Keith Carradine, Martha Plimpton, was his niece. Here's what his family had to say. In a world that can feel so dark, Bobby was always a beacon of light to everyone around him. We hope his journey can encourage addressing the stigma that attaches to mental illness. And now his brother, Keith Carradine, basically just said, we want people to know it, and there's no shame to it. Hilary Duff, who of course played Lizzie McGuire, this was her on-screen dad for several years. She has come out to say this one hurts. There was so much warmth in the McGuire family, and I always felt so cared for by my on-screen parents.
Moving to the BAFTAs next, and we have some more controversy around that.
We do. So if you missed this story, it is circulating all over social media right now. John Davidson, who has Tourette's, he was in the audience at the BAFTAs in a movie that was made about his life called I Swear. He was there representing that film. And he had involuntary tics during the ceremony. And if you missed it, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, they were up on stage, and a racial slur could be heard. It was very loud. And people are upset that the BBC did not choose to edit that out, knowing that this show had been broadcast 2 hours before, or it had been filmed 2 hours before the rest of the viewers saw it. So now we're hearing from more people. Delroy Lindo, who's up there on stage, he was at the Vanity after party, and he said this: I just really wish that somebody had spoken to them, somebody from the BAFTAs had come up and spoken to them about it right after. We're hearing from John Davidson himself. Apparently he is mortified. He's come out to say, I am and always have been deeply mortified if anyone considers my involuntary tics to be intentional or to carry any meaning. This is also interesting to note. One of his symptoms, as somebody who's dealing with Tourette syndrome, is coproalia. I'm learning about this today. This is involuntary tics, and it's socially inappropriate words. So apparently, not everybody who has Tourette's deals with this, but he famously shouted "F the Queen" at Queen Elizabeth when he was awarded the Member of the British Empire back in 2019. So clearly this is something he's always had to deal with, and has had other moments where people have talked about these involuntary tics. Jamie Foxx has come out to say, out of all the words you could have used, or could have said, Tourette's makes you say that word, when he's referencing the racial slur. Nah, he meant that S, which is unacceptable. So that's his take on it. You're also hearing from the lawyer who, or you're hearing from the actor who played the lawyer in the movie I Swear. He's come out to defend him. We have a clip of that, and we're going to show you it.
John cannot control what he says. In fact, that's the whole point of why we're making this film. We've made this film, I Swear, is to educate people about Tourette's syndrome.
And you're hearing there from Terry Mabunga, who plays a lawyer in the movie, I Swear. So it's a lot. There's a lot of opinions going on online, and listen, if anything, we're definitely learning more about Tourette syndrome.
Yeah, without a doubt. All right, finally, we've got a movie about the making of Breakfast at Tiffany's. Not a remake of the classic, but a movie about the making of, and we found its star, who's going to portray the legendary Audrey Hepburn.
I mean, how do you pick an actress? But as soon as I heard the name Lily Collins, I thought, oh, this is perfect. So she apparently has been working on this for 10 years. It's been in development. She is producing this alongside her husband, Charlie McDowell. And I think it's so cool. It's based off the book Fifth Avenue, 5 a.m. And people just cannot stop looking at the comparisons of them. Just look at those features.
Perfect.
I don't know why I didn't immediately think of this, but when you see these side-by-side photos, it's like wonderful. I just think this is so exciting to see this. And of course, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. One of my favorite movies, so I love that we're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at the making of this movie. I mean, I'm as excited about that as the fact that we're going to see Lily Collins play Audrey Hepburn. We don't know the rest of the cast, who's going to play like Givenchy or Edith Head or Truman Capote, but I'm sure we will hear those names in that casting soon.
All right. Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you.